Hey, welcome everyone to the new moon in Gemini, May 22nd, 2020. So we're going to get some cards on the table and see what information comes out that Spirit has to let us know what's happening other than what we already know. We've got Aquarius here. So I feel like this is a moon about communication in relations to what's the truth and what's a lie. And also I feel like this has to do with deception. Okay, so really it's about feeling out what's been deceptive. Aquarius is great. This is about how you're going to deal with your energies, I feel like, for new moon. Are you going to be rebellious or are you going to be adventurous? And if you're going to be adventurous, how careful and how, for example, social distancing, or how secluded are you going to be? If you're going to open up a business around the new moon or right after the new moon, how you're going to deal with what's going on in regards to social distancing and to protect yourself in regards to just the coronavirus. Also here we've got the 7th house. To me, this too is about changes in relationships. Changes in relationships regarding, to me, deception, lies, or truth. What is it really here? Let's get some tarot cards on the table here. What are the messages here? So we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, we know what the Hanged Man is. This is about the crossroads, and I feel like it's pertaining to relationships. I also pertain to who's telling me the truth, who's telling me a lie, and Aquarius, air. Aquarius is, this could be friends, this could be a family member, it could be something happening in your community, and maybe suddenly you get an entire different information than what you've originally got. This has to do with too your hopes and your dreams and your wishes, because I'm relating them here to these 3 cards here that I laid astrologically here. So we've got the Hangman, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So Gemini is an air sign, and here we've got the Ace of Swords, where I feel like this is about you just beginning a whole different way about things and communicating differently. And I feel like there could be, though, 2 sides of the sword. Even though this is a single sword, and the Ace of Swords, the picture it's giving me is, I see 2 swords. One of them's invisible. Okay, so again, it's checking in with the truth. I feel that this base of the new moon in Gemini is about truth. And then we've got here the 9 of Swords. This, to me, I feel like is some of you who are going through stress, sleepless nights, a lot to do with what's happening in regards to work, what's happening regarding your relationships, finding out information. Now, to me, the new moon in Gemini has a lot of energy still from the full moon in Scorpio. That was around May 7th of 2020. Now we have here the Page of Wands. I'm just going to throw them out here. I feel that you will receive the information that you need. I feel that you will take authority or responsibility to change the way you either do business with someone or how you're doing business, okay? Some of you might feel rebellious in regards to how you do business. You might not like the new regulations or the mandatory rules and restrictions. At the same time, relationships here, to me, the message is deception. And we've got the Death card, which is Pluto, which is Scorpio, and Mars. So we're going to see what the next card is. This means endings, but there's a transformation here because it's a transformational card. Now, you may decide after finding out. To me, I think some things have been a secret. Finding out what's really going on behind the scenes, what's really going on in my relationship, what's really going on in regards to worldly events, what's really going on regarding who's telling me a lie and who's telling me the truth. And here we've got the Five of Pentacles. Some of you have been waiting for money to come in, and you've been promised that you were going to be able to get this money. But I do feel for some of you the money will come in, but it's not enough. Okay? Some of you might also be getting messages that you are not returning to the job you had once before. We still have some layover energies, and Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto's already retrograde. They're all retrograde. They're all heading back to the same energy that took place in December and January and February and March. So we're headed into a second wave. And this new moon in Gemini is setting off the energies of the full moon eclipse. Well, actually the new moon eclipse in June. They all kind of tied in together. But you don't want to be a fool anymore. You don't want to be humiliated. You don't want to be in a position where somebody's lying to you. Okay? You also, too, I'm getting gossiping. Like there's all this gossip and talk going on here. And here we've got the Magician. Now, you can turn this around. But you got to get up and do something about it. And some of you, this new moon in Gemini, aren't going to be staying with your relationships. And some of you are going to begin new relationships. But I want to tell you to please be aware of what's happening in this energy. What's happening with this person? You're in this energy right now. Is this person really, truly devoted to me? And this goes for relationships some of you are already in. She got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be some good news, both worldly and also personally, with the Queen of Wands. Now I'm getting, I get a feeling that there will be some more information about medications that heal, or at least, lower the symptoms or lessen the symptoms of the coronavirus. And I feel that, or it's already out in, they start to get it out on the market or into the hospitals, and so that's a good sign. I do feel like there'll be some stability in the world in relations to the, the economy. No, it's really bad, but more to where there are jobs. A lot of you will be taking new jobs. A lot of you will be starting new jobs, and I just feel that you will also be looking at your career. It's not that this is going to last forever. It's not. But the change is different. You're going to be looking at things differently. But you've got something to celebrate about with this new moon in Gemini. Now we've got the Tower. So I feel like some of you are celebrating a change that you've been waiting to happen in your life. But for some of you, this card with the Tower, I feel that the news that you've been waiting for isn't exactly what you thought was going to come in. So this could be a company that's not meeting the salary that you were looking for. This can also mean that some of you have decided that, you know, the relationship you're in isn't healthy anymore. And I'm getting a lot with fire signs. I don't know, that just came in. A lot with fire signs. So we've got the Six of Cups. I think when I look at this person, I feel like they're so full of shit. It's just the way they're laying down and the way the energy's coming in. I really think that they look so peaceful and like they could just promise you the world, but they're such liars. And guess what? They're walking away, or you're walking away. All right, I just want a few more cards, Spirit, and then I'm going to close this off. Yep. There we go. We've got the Three of Wands. You know what you need to do. It's out there. It's just about coming back to center, getting focused, and really seeing it for what it is. Okay, well, I'm going to pull some stone cards. Let's see what we got here. We've got Sunstone. So take pleasure in the things that you do. No matter how light or how dark the energy seems for the new moon in Gemini, and it's not just for one day. Like I said, it's still pulling off the full moon energy of Scorpio, and it's pulling in the new moon eclipse in June. All right, guys? So here's one good card to stay centered. It's the Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do, regardless, just to keep your sanity, just to keep a balance. Let me just pull one more card for you guys. Hopefully I can pronounce this. It's rhodotrosite, or something like that. Rhodotrite. Remember that you are worth so much. Earlier I spoke about value. What value you have to give to a relationship. What value are you looking for in this relationship? Same thing goes for money, work, everything in your life. But it is about the fact that you need to remember that you are worth everything and that you have value. Make choices with that theme. All right, guys, you take care. Be safe. Lots of love and blessings.